To heaven? The Luciferians want to be able to trap the souls of people in a synthetic dimension. Let's forget Luciferian. It was just something. Think you're going to heaven? The Luciferians want to be able to trap the souls of people in a synthetic dimension. Let's forget about the concept of an oversoul, something truly cosmic and untouchable, for a minute. They can, at the least, seriously mess with your soul extensions or soul-related energies by keeping you trapped in another dimension. Of course, they can inflict hellish experiences on you when they trap you there. As far as I know, there may be several ways they can keep you indefinitely. One can be in a coma as a clone. Another can be in some kind of holographic form, at least in part. They can also just keep the actual living version of you there, keeping you alive and healthy and youthful. One caveat they have in their artificial empire is that it's all run on electricity. So when they use the word eternal, actually that only applies as long as the power is on. The spiritual realms. Think about it. This is the last frontier. You can only go so far in the 3D world. The human body is how much different than any other mammals? More intelligent transhumanist elements in the government have probably realized some time ago that humans per se were probably at the end of their collective life cycle in a way. Technology is surpassing the third dimension. The physical body is a clunky 3D vessel. Where did humans come from? Where do they go when they die? Just like the Human Genome Project and the Brain Mapping Project, already done, the Obama initiative is just a front for slowly disclosing what's already been done. The people who run the world and their breakaway civil, just a front for the Human Genome Project and the Brain Mapping Project, already done. The Obama initiative is just a front for slowly disclosing what's already been done.
Now y'all hear that? And that's why I always tell y'all, when they bring shit out, it's already old. They brought out back in 2012 or some whatever year when the Brain Initiative program came out from Obama. They announced it to us, but it was already here. We're dealing with old technology that's really just new to us.
The people who run the world and their breakaway civilization have created a spiritual realm project to research, harness and exploit everything possible with the hereafter that is to conquer it and control it. The Navy is interested in using the soul energies of others to travel to heaven and / or other spiritual realms. They study this intensely. They use / or other. The Navy is interested in using the soul energies of others to travel to heaven and / or other spiritual realms. They study this intensely.
They need your energy, and they study this intensely. While you working, you at your job right now. You know, you doing some irrelevant shit just so you can get that fiat dollar, right? So you can pay a bill and give it all back. But this is what the beasts do. This is the reason why they keep us in the rat race. This is the reason why they got us, doing unnecessary stuff so that way they can do this. And you don't have time to investigate, analyze, use your brain, and see what the Rock has been cooking all along. Because you got to get paid, right? You got to get those new Jordans. You got to go, you got to go to the mall. You got to go ahead and get your eyelashes done. All this unnecessary shit. When God done gave you eyelashes from the beginning. You see what I'm saying? So, they got us caught up in, and this is what I mean by this perpetual loop of being in the Matrix. Because they got us caught up in unnecessary bullshit. Meanwhile, your soul is being harvested in some cloning facility. And they're just using your energy. The Navy is interested in using the soul energies of others to travel to heaven. You know what I'm saying? What the hell are these people doing to us? You have no idea. But you think you know. You think you know what's going on. But you have no fucking deal.
Use star seeds to communicate with the dead. They have indeed successfully stolen very graphic, real celestial visions associated with angelic realms from spiritual people. I do mean stolen. They can take these and store them and prevent the subject from ever accessing them again in a spiritual way. With the dead. They have indeed successfully stolen very graphic, real celestial visions associated with angelic realms from spiritual people. I do mean stolen. They can take these and store them and prevent the subject from ever accessing them again in a spiritual way. They can despiritualize an individual, as hard as this may be to believe. In this respect alone, they certainly can spiritualize an individual, prevent the subject from ever accessing them again in a spiritual way. They can despiritualize an individual as hard as this may be to believe.
Didn't Jesus say that the days shall be shortened? If the days wasn't shortened, even the very elect wouldn't be saved? See, you got to learn how to make the Bible make sense. You got to make it make sense, people. So when you combine that scripture to this, it makes perfect fucking sense. They're despiritualizing people. Jesus said, I got to shorten the days because even the so-called chosen, the 144, can get fucked up in this shit.
In this respect alone, they certainly can steal one's soul. Think about stories related from near-death experiences, and stories of angels, guardian angels et.al. In fact, this particular Navy group will use a highly spiritual subject to communicate with a guardian angel and ask them to intercede in certain affairs on their behalf, now and in the future, in a ridiculously structured fake benevolent format. The thing is, the subject isn't doing this by their own free will. They didn't drive to a military laboratory/hospital, walk inside, sign papers and then proceed to be experimented on. They are abducted in a fashion that you'd see in the plethora of sci-fi movies that do this stuff,
You see?
and are totally mind-controlled, directed to do it.
And that's why I always tell people watch these sci-fi movies.
Scientists and doctors working with this Navy Special Operations Group will perform actual NDEs on a subject, crossing them over to the other side and monitor their soul biospiritual feedback and interact with the subject, asking them who and what they see, etc. They will have used quantum jumping, or maybe clones, to bring close family members or friends to the hospital/lab and have them standing around the bed of the subject. They will be directed to comfort the subject while they are in a real or simulated death. I was told that they really do kill you to pull this off, but they bring you back. The subject's family members will ask the subject to talk to grandpa, for example, or maybe a famous historical figure, and try to impart information to them if some kind of time travel or timeline alteration operation is being done. The subject's actual movement across time-space is actually visible and tracked by the team. It is extremely eerie. It looks like an endless sea of white with the subject taking huge leaps. The subject will wake up, be brought back, extremely disoriented and agitated, flipped out. More than one subject can also be used in tandem with them. The subject may retain more than a screen memory. They can actually remember the event and seeing other subjects who were sent across time with them. The experience is almost like a race where you are competing with the other subject. It is extremely scary. It's what you would think death would be like in the absence of any spiritual component, just a kind of dumb, helpless consciousness utterly lost in a sick void. They nicknamed this the bunny hop. I mentioned a sea of white. It's not the bright white light associated with passing over. It's a troubling static light type of white, for lack of a better description. The overall objective of NDE missions, aside from studies, is to alter timelines. This may also touch on use of the subject in future operations such as in world wars and other major catastrophes, where extreme Hail Mary efforts to perform whatever tasks may be needed, including operations in post-apocalyptic settings. Example, in the aftermath of a nuclear war. Also, they said they are close in their synthetic timelines to being able to access people from organic timelines. I don't know if that's actually true or not, but it's a goal. I know they are confident and ambitious. What else can they use a psychic subject for? They can use their properties to try to provide a way to retroactively rescue someone in a car crash so they wake up in a room full of friends or something similar instead of ending up in a hospital or dead. Equals topsy-turvy. This is an internal term used by this Navy Special Ops group for when they take someone, meaning quantum jump them to their place. Their place is the hospital/lab they are working out of. They can do this to anyone anytime. They remotely force the subject to take a deep breath, and when they exhale they are transported. Let's return to the use of Luciferian/synthetic dimensions to archive human energies such as minds and souls. It's theoretically possible for millions of people to be topsy-turvy in one fell swoop or at stages, having their souls, or spiritual essences, as well as all energies, that is Divic/auric body, mind/consciousness, and, of course, their overall biological body down to every.
I just want to say before I shut the video off, you see a lot of YouTube videos, people be talking about they having these dreams, especially a lot of these Christians out here. I'm just telling y'all people, man, do not be believing these fucking dreams. Okay? The dreams that you're having are most likely fake. They ain't nothing but a simulated reality that they're being projected inside your damn brain. Alright? People be falling for these dreams, man. Crying all on the video. I seen some. I don't watch it. I turn it on, see what they talk about. See them crying all emotional. Man, I turn that shit the fuck off, man. Because see, them people don't know. They don't know the advancement of the technology in today's society. They still caught up in the faith world. You know, faith is the substance of things hoped for and all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They're not caught up in the tangible evidence. There's tangible evidence out here. You see what I'm saying? Of what the beast has for your monkey ass. You see what I'm saying? But you still caught up in the religion, so you're not seeing it. So don't get out of that dream bullshit. Don't be believing nothing. You cannot believe nothing these days. If they showed you it, it's probably some type of motherfucking Ponzi scheme. Especially if you remember. Because they can make you remember what they want you to remember. Or you know what I'm saying? Or they can delete. You can wake up and not remember nothing. You see what I'm saying? Not remember none of your dreams. So it's the technology. Man, look, these people beam me all day, dog. So I know what I'm talking about. And then and even with this book right here. This book right here I got right here. It's called The Visible Crime. You know what I'm saying? This dude right here. You know, even in that book right there, you know, the dude, you know, he talks about how he was abducted. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So I'm trying to tell you, man, look, I live this life. I don't pay attention to what people talk about. You know what I'm saying? Especially, you know, these so-called conscious people and stuff like that. They don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I basically gotta forgive them for what they know, not what they do or say. You see what I'm saying? Because they just still ignorant. You know, they still concerned about the pyramids and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But when they get activated and when the beast come for their motherfucking monkey ass, you know what I'm saying, to start, you know, because everybody's being experimented on. Trust me, everybody is being experimented on. You see a lot more people talking about ringing in the ears now. There's so many videos now. And they still being misled. Talking about it's the ancestors and the angels and all this stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? And you're waking up. Man, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. You can get that shit to one of them Ogie. You could get that shit to the cat down the road. I'm gonna use Ralph Smart. Get that shit to the cat down the road. You know what I'm saying? You can miss me with that. About no damn waking up, you ringing in your ears, waking up and all. I know it's frequency. This is a frequency warfare that's going on. And this is what they're using, electronic scalar wave technology. Okay? Brain scanners, you know, all types of frequency, all types of motherfucking high-tech shit that you don't know nothing about. And you being beamed and bombarded with this shit 24/7. You know, while you woke and while you sleep. So all these dreams that you might be having is just projections of what they're putting in your head. Because I have all these crazy dreams. Now since I don't smoke weed, I be remembering my dreams and shit. I only remember some of it. I don't remember all of it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if it's like I remember what they want me to remember. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I just be remembering some of the shit. You know what I'm saying? Some of the dreams most of the dreams don't even make no goddamn sense. But what I'm saying is I believe there's just nothing but projections that they're implanting in your head and they could get you. It's nothing but Project Bluebeam. They can get you. They're going to make you be believing this shit and get you caught up in fear and all this bullshit. Don't believe the hype.
So, taken. The main thing to consider here though is heisting of the soul and mind. When they do this they call you a new one or nobody, meaning the you sitting on your couch are newly made and no longer spiritual but rather a type of soul less synthetic. They have the spiritual.
And for the record right now, I'm home right now, and when I looked outside the window, and the same usual bots is home right with me. They don't go nowhere. They stay here right with me. They got to monitor DB 24/7, dog. They don't go nowhere. My neighbors is home right now. The boy Lee, what's up, Lee? You home? You watching? Lee home right now, listening through the walls. You think I'm making this shit up? I'm not making this shit up. I can't make it up. This is real life, dog. That's how serious this program is. That you be tracking, surveilled, and monitored 24/7 by the bots, by the FBI, by the local police, by the CIA, everybody, everybody on your motherfucking dingaling. Facts. And if you're a female, they on your cuckoo, your pocketbook.
At their facility. Remember the phrase, the devil wants your soul? This may have all you at their facility. Remember the phrase, the devil wants your soul?
You're goddamn right.
This may have already been done to many Americans and others around the world.
Right.
Regardless. Of the current count, I can promise it will be done in total. And you will have no idea it's happened.
Right.
The elementary principles for how it's done
and that right there falls back to the movie 1978, The Body Snatchers. You're gonna wake up and be gone. You know what I'm saying? You're not even gonna know that you done got body snatched. And then you're talking to these dead ass vessels out here. I'm like, what the fuck happened to you? You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, homie. In high school, you was the man, homie. What the fuck happened to you? That nigga got body snatched.
Covered in the first document. Basically, you are all computers on a wireless network called Earth, and via satellites, HARP, and ELF waves anyone, a part of anyone, X, soul and mind, can be snatched easily and stored in a government. X, soul and mind, can be snatched easily and stored in a government lab/facility. Humans are full of nanobots which collectively assemble and interoperate to make the human a potential robot.
I'm trying to tell you, I think all TIs we've already been snapped. I think they got a clone of us somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And they train. I think they be siphoning our subconscious. You know what I'm saying? Into these motherfucking clones or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And I heard Match My Mitch was talking about it on the live. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, she have not been watching my shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been speaking about this shit for the longest, you know what I'm saying? But trust me, you know what I mean? Don't be surprised one day, man, you walk down the street and you see you walking down the street looking right at you. They might let one of your clones out, right? Because they probably got them, without a doubt.
Anyone, a part of anyone, X, soul and mind, can be snatched easily and stored in a government lab/facility. Humans are full of nanobots which collectively assemble and interoperate to make the human a potential robot. What happens next? Can they swap souls/spiritual energies, personalities, mental acuities, and abilities? Can they render masses of people voided vessels and endow themselves with the unique riches they've stolen from the public? So
taking it back right here when it says the humans are full of nanobots, and this is the reason why, and it says which collectively assemble. So you got these nanobots inside your body working, and at the same time while you at work, doing a job or whatever, you don't even know there's a war going on inside your motherfucking ass. And this is the reason why they don't want you on herbs and stuff. They don't want you to become an herbalist and nothing like that. They don't want you detoxing. They want you on pharmaceuticals, because when you mix in the nanobots and you got the pharmaceutical drugs in your ass at the same damn time, man, you just gonna be a triple motherfucking bot.
Public? Can they dump negative, black energies back into the general public? Worse, what will they do with the archived you, your soul in their Luciferian dimensions? They can send you off, archive you.
Alright, I just want to back up. You see it right here? You see it right here? And it says basically you're all computers. What I've been telling y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all hearing everything, because the AI is speaking pretty fast. So let me see if I can take it back.
Yeah, it's happened. The elementary principles for how it's done were covered in the first document. Basically, you are all computers on a wireless network called Earth, and via satellites, HARP, and ELF waves anyone, a part of anyone, X, soul and mind, can be snatched easily and stored in a
and this right here is it just shows you this is the reason why they do what they do to us, because you ain't nothing but a frequency yourself. So it says basically you're all computers on a wireless network called Earth. You know what I'm saying? I remember this movie I seen a long time ago. I forgot the name of it, man. What was the name of that goddamn movie? It was another sci-fi movie, and it was these scientists. It was these young scientists. They were students. They was young scientists, right? And they figured out a way to try to hack life, and they basically went inside this machine to like fake a death, but they was able to bring each other back. But it got kind of misconstrued later on. People ended up dying and whatever. But one of the girls, when she did die and they brought her back, they asked her what did she see, and she saw nothing but frequency. It was nothing but energy and frequency. So you got to understand, like Nikola Tesla done already. Why do you think they killed him? You see what I'm saying? So everything is all frequency and data and wire. You know what I'm saying? We're in a network. Your brain is a network. You see what I'm saying? And this is why we got these 5G satellites. You know what I'm saying? We got these cell phones, laptops. They bombarded us because they know what we are. So, and they know that too much of this electronics is harmful for the body. It's harmful for the flesh, for the physical body. You see what I'm saying? This is the reason why we develop cancers and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't supposed to be, beaming all this frequency on this meat suit, you know, sort of what people call it, a meat suit. So, but who you are spiritually, your energy, you ain't nothing but you are this wireless network. You know what I'm saying? Like your essence, your soul is the energy. You see what I'm saying? Which would never die anyway. So this is what it's all about. It's all about. They're not really concerned about your physical aspect of you. They're more so concerned about the soul of you, because they want to harvest your energy, because that's what they need. You see what I'm saying? It's all about energies. You know what I'm saying? So basically, you're all computers on a wireless network called Earth via satellite, HARP, ELF. I mean, anyone soul mind can be snatched easily in inside some damn fucking lab, inside some motherfucking lab, just getting tortured.
Facility. Humans are
And I'm not laughing because it's funny, but I'm just saying, like, who would have thought that we'd be in some type of fucking movie like this?
full of nanobots which collectively assemble and interoperate to make the human a potential robot. What happens next? Can they swap souls/spiritual energies, personalities, mental acuities, and abilities? Can they render masses of people voided vessels?
And you see why I always call people bots, because that's what this is all about. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a bot takeover. This is bot nation now. You know what I'm saying? People are being body snatched right in front of your face.
And endow themselves with the unique riches they've stolen from the public? Can they dump negative, black energies back into the general public? Worse, what will they do with the archived you, your soul in their Luciferian dimensions? They can send you off, archive you, in a state of bliss or likewise in a state of suffering, extreme misery, if they wish. It's so easy. I think we've just defined a synthetic version of heaven and hell. I can tell you the people doing this are evil.
Yes, they are.
I wouldn't count on heaven. There are some researchers who are learning more about satanic super soldiers, as they call us. They talk about the other place as a kind of other heaven/hell. What they
Now I'm gonna stop it right there, because my minutes is coming up, and I'm gonna show you this real quick on the Adjustment Bureau. All right, right here. I had to mute it because I don't know if they're gonna. I don't know want them to flag me. So as you can see, this is Adjustment Bureau right here, and he walks inside his office. I just want y'all to. I'm gonna let it play. I'm gonna let it play so y'all can see what he walks into. Everybody right here is froze. You know what I'm saying? He didn't realize it though. He didn't realize that people was froze. Everybody just sitting at the dang on desk. They don't. It just lets you know how the Adjustment Bureau can control people. And when he walks inside the room, this is what he sees. He sees all these people in here, the men in black people, whatever you want to call them. They was all scanning the dude's brain. As you can see, if y'all didn't see the movie, I suggest you go ahead and watch it. If you want to wake up from the Matrix and realize that you never had a free will. You know what I'm saying? So, and then once they realize this is the dude right here, see they scanning his brain, and once they realized, they looked over, right, and they seen that his name was David at the they seen his name was David Norris. And he saw it. See, he wasn't supposed to see it. It was basically a glitch. It was a glitch in the Matrix. He walked in on the room and he saw something that he wasn't supposed to see. So they grab him. So he runs from them. You know what I'm saying? So everywhere he went, they was right there. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't get away from it. He just let you know you can't get away. He was like, call 911. The lady's still on the phone. She paused. She's on some pause and shit. So I'm gonna show you another clip of what the boy has said. And because I feel as though I be wondering, like when you talk to these bots, how come nobody's telling you what's going on or whatever. Some do, most don't, right? So I just be wondering, I be wondering, like, do they scan? They probably just scan these people's brains and stuff. So let me fast forward. I think we got it right here. Let me turn it up real quick. Hold on.
In the end, they just leveled with him. Completely. Looking at that, I don't see you have a choice.
Who the hell are you guys?
We are the people who make sure things happen according to plan. My name's Richardson.
We are the people that make sure everything happens according to plan. So you thinking that you got a free will, but you don't. You know, your whole life has been fake. Your whole life has been just some shit show. Now we're gonna play this real quick.
Pick a number, 17.
Watch this.
Think I couldn't see that coming? You really think I couldn't see that coming? I can read your mind. You really think I couldn't see that coming? I can read your mind. Yeah, really. Pick a color. Blue. Pick a number, 17. Now, why are you still thinking about running?
So like I said, this is just, you know, I'm not gonna play it all, you know what I'm saying? This is just in a nutshell that, you know, we have these beings that have been controlling all of our reality because they run this matrix. This is their matrix. This is their construct. This is their simulation. You know what I'm saying? If it's not there, it may not have been theirs in the original, maybe. But but whatever the case may be, they hijacked it. This shit been hijacked. Whether these are the descendants of the Anunnaki, I don't fucking know. All I'm saying is that you have been lied to. That's all I'm saying. You have been lied to. Your whole fucking reality is a shit sham. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's in the goddamn Truman Show. Okay? And with that being said, I'm going to end this joint. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I advise you to go ahead and watch this movie, Adjustment Bureau. I speak about it a lot of times, man, because it is so much truth in the movie. You're going to have to watch about 3, 4, 5 times. You can't just watch it once. Watch it, man. Study this movie. Break it down because they tell you the truth in these movies if you want to figure out what's going on. Stop watching Jimmy Swagger and Joel Osteen and all them TD Jakes and all them motherfuckers. You ain't learning nothing from them. Watch these movies. Watch Gang Stalking Simulation. Get your head out your damn ass. Man, nigga, I said get your head out your damn ass. Holla back.